Yo, yo, yo!
Baby!
What's good?
Yeah!
Hey, everyone! How is everybody doing?
Yeah!
Welcome to another episode of Awesome Thoughts.
We're back again.
For the awesome people.
You know, with awesome ears and awesome thoughts.
And awesome hearts.
Opinions.
Hi, everyone.
Did you say awesome parts?
Nah, I didn't say that. I forgot that part, but anyways. Welcome everyone, even the newcomers, new listeners. Welcome to Awesome Thoughts Podcast. Please do make sure that as you're listening, you just, stay informed about new episodes and everything else. That's by following us on our social, platforms, which is at Awesome Thoughts Podcast on Instagram. And Awesome Thoughts on Facebook and Twitter. Mm-hmm. Also, do try and get an invite or just get into the Facebook group. Yeah. Relationship Talks with Awesome Thoughts. We ask very crazy questions and we've got so much response from there. It's crazy, but we're enjoying it. And so please do join us and give us.
Be part of the family, man. We are awesome people. With awesome moments, and awesome times,
awesome everything.
Awesome views, awesome everything. And it takes one to know one. Mm-hmm. So for you to know that we are awesome, you have to also be awesome.
I'm really flattered. I'm just going to take this time to say, sometimes we come here, we give you guys some insight on things that, everybody talks about, but it's not really put out there all the time, or it's a type of conversation that you regularly have, but it's not put out there in such a way that you can get different perspective and stuff. So it's really appreciated when we spark some thought in you, and I feel
and
so
opinion,
great. Exactly, I feel so great when somebody comes to me and be like, you know what, I heard this and this is what I think, this is how I feel about the situation.
Personally, we shouldn't,
you know what I'm saying? That's when they say day made, life made. So it's just very much encouraging for us to continue to come back to you guys with some stuff, hey? And with saying that, this topic for today is within the vision mode, basically. Because we had a vision to have those types of things, those interactions from listeners that, you said this and it sparked this idea in me, or this is what I think and this is how I feel. So within that, we think about the vision within the relationship.
Yes, because what happens is that, guys, you might have chemistry, right?
You're compatible.
You might have the body,
the looks,
you
the type
are fit
of
for her or she's fit for you. Perfect body size, perfect booty size, perfect chest. You got six pack, you got beard, you got everything.
You got that V-line.
You even got it right. You know what I'm saying? A cool one for that matter. But the most important thing is, above all that, above the qualities that you see in a person, above the likes, what you like about a person, about the loves, what you love about a person, you know what I'm saying? Above the 10 owns, what turns you on? Above the 10s off, what turns you off in a person? There is one thing. I'm dragging because I want you to come along with me slowly on this one, because this right here.
And sorry to cut you for a second, but it's basically what you're doing if you don't figure it out. But continue. Dragging.
The thing is, guys, when you're looking at your person, your vision. You have a vision in your life. Remember, you have a vision of a partner you want to have. Right? Mm-hmm. Then you have a vision of your entire life as a whole. Right?
That partner, whoever they may be.
So, within your vision, right? The kind of partner you have prophesied, or the kind of partner that you have been dreaming about, do they fit? Do they have the same vision as you? I'm going to go back to an episode we did about stereotypes, right?
Yeah.
There is a stereotype that beauty and brains don't go along.
And it's not always the case. I'm just saying it's not always
the case. There's a stereotype that, okay, this girl is beautiful. I want all her assets that she got. You know? But at the same time, I have my visions as a guy. I want to have a family in 3 years or whatever,
Yeah.
Is our vision matching? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
This guy drives the car that you love. It's a Golf 7, it's a GTI, it's a BMW 3 Series, it's a 325 IS, whatever it is, it's a Lexus or Lambo, alright? But in 5 years' time, you have your own goals, you have a picture of yourself.
Exactly.
Do you see that person in that picture? Do you guys share the same vision? Because if you saying you're a woman who wants to start a charity organization, for example, then your boyfriend is looking for a housewife. You check.
Yeah, it's not gonna.
Everything you talk about is good, but when it comes to that part, you guys clash. What do you do in that case? Is it the right one for you? Are you going to compromise? Are you going to give away your career to meet this person because you like them a lot? Or are you going to leave this, drop this, and find yourself a regular guy who has the same vision as you, or a regular girl who has the same vision as you? They might not be even regular. They might even be more hotter or beautiful than the previous one or the latter.
Yeah.
But does that play an important role in you making your decision? The final step that, you know what, fuck it, I'm committing.
Exactly. Because from that, it's like, never mind the physical appearance, never mind all those things. Let's see, hence compatibility comes back. I don't know if you just talk about this, even if it's like 5 minutes. But anyways, like, but like compatibility does play a role, because when I put us as an example.
Yeah.
To see that, okay, doing some research, realize that, okay, the star signs say this. People believe in it, some people don't. To each their own, I always say. So, you see that, okay, fine, he's this type of person, I'm this type of person. Are they points, as they always say, pros and cons? You check what weighs more, Are they more cons or are they more pros? And that's what helps you see that this person might fit within my vision. This person might fit within what I want. Goes back to that episode. I don't know if it was stereotypes or types, but I spoke about the fact that there's women who feel like, okay, I want to be this type of woman. I want to have a family. Maybe I want to be a housewife, or I want to be a business-minded woman with a family.
Yeah.
But at the end, the goal is a family.
Yes.
So I need to find someone who's willing to have a family with me. The point is family.
Okay. I might be.
So does the guy or the girl fit that?
I might be reaching. I might be reaching. We are all learning. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm picking out is what I'm picking up from what you are saying, right? There is dreams.
Yeah.
There is goals. Then there is destiny.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Destiny, you're gonna end up there. That's where you're going to end up. Right?
Okay, you're sure, certain.
Yes. This is me. I'm going to be a family man. I'm going to be a wife. I'm going to be this. I'm going to be this.
Which is how we plan our destiny.
You see? And then the vision of how it's happening.
Okay.
Am I going to be that husband in this certain period of time? Am I going to wait for the next 25 years?
Yeah.
Because what happens is that within commitment and everything, when you meet someone, they might probably want what you want, but at a different time.
Exactly. Oh, yeah.
Because everybody loves happiness, everybody wants a sense of belonging, but people might want it at a different time, which is the vision that we're talking about, to say, okay, sharp, you do want this whenever you want it, right? But are we on the same page, in terms of wanting the same thing and achieving the same thing? You know what I'm saying? It is life, it is what it is. Things we can't change. But I strongly feel that during the first days, whether you have sex on the first date or you were to do it, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or whether you're communicating with your partner or not, or whether it's your type or not your type,
Exactly.
All what I'm saying is that, guys, when you really go deep down, when you talk, what is your vision? Do you even have a vision? Because personally, I don't like dating someone who doesn't have a vision. Because damn, which means you're just falling for everything. If you don't stand for anything, you fall for everything.
Exactly. And there's a difference between wishing, dreaming, and having a vision. When you dream of something, it's just something you see one time. When you wish of something, it's just something you see one time. You're like,
when you want something, it's a different story.
I wish I had this. But a vision is a whole different thing. Like, you see yourself having it. It's not that I want. It's not, it's
something like a revelation of some sort.
Exactly.
That's you.
You see yourself there already. Unlike just dreaming of yourself.
Do you see that person in that vision?
You actually see yourself in that car doing that activity at those meetings or whatever it is that it may be. You know what I'm saying? Being the boss that you want to be. That's a vision. And it's something that doesn't come only once, but it repeats itself. It keeps coming because it's something that you really want to happen.
And it's
and you can't let it just slide.
It's your vision.
Exactly. So there's a difference. When you talk about vision, it's about that thing that you always picture. When we talk about with your partner,
does that person fit that picture?
Exactly. Is this person supporting me in what I'm doing? Are they also supportive within the family life? Are they supportive within me and them, the relationship life? Are they supportive within my business and my aspirations and my dreams and the things that I want to do? Are they the type of person that, this is them, because that's where it can change a lot. It can bring things to perspective that, okay, I see that this person, they encourage me to do what I'm doing. Even if right now it looks like it's a little dream, like everybody else thinks, oh wow, she's just trying something, she's just bantu, shame, she's just trying, or he's just trying. But that person you're with is your one cheerleader, like your best, like pushing you on to be like, know what, people don't see where you're going. You know what I'm saying? People don't see where you're going, but I see it, I know it, I understand what your goal is. You keep going, because in order to receive or to get to that vision, and I feel like for everybody else, that thing that you've always been seeing in your head, the day that you get there, it's like blessings. Like, you're like, oh my gosh, I always imagined and envisioned myself here, and now I'm here.
The funny thing is that,
how about that?
You picture what you want, what you need, and whatever, But sometimes you might not have the face to your vision.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing.
Then somebody comes in and gives you your vision. You're like, oh man.
But you know what I think?
This is exactly what I was talking about. But
here's what I think, right? I get what you're saying, and I agree with what you're saying. It is that way. You have a vision, but you don't have a face. Each time you meet a new person, or you start a venture with that person, you put that face within that category.
Then you're like, no.
But obviously, it's not going to work out that way. But your vision is still there. You still know what you want. So you go for that.
Yeah. Don't change your vision. That's what she's trying to tell you, because
exactly,
whatever partner you get must align with your vision, not you changing your vision
for that person. Exactly. Oh wow.
That's something that
is a point right there. That's a point right there, King. That's a point right there, King, because you know what you want. I've always been family oriented. My mom would think I'm crazy, but hey, that's just me. You know what I'm saying? Because she wanted a different path. I get it. But for me, I'm family oriented, you know. I don't want to be one of those people.
Family over everything, man.
I don't want to. I honestly don't want to be those people who
happy on pictures and miserable in your own life because you got nobody to talk to.
I'm trying to be as delicate as possible because I'm a female, you know, and I haven't started that journey yet. So I can't be judgmental because who knows what's going to happen.
But you know what I like?
Okay.
You don't let anybody project their fears on you.
I try not to let it sink into me, you know.
You make sure that you had your chance. You say it's horrible.
Exactly.
That was your experience. I have never experienced it, so I can't say it's horrible.
Exactly.
Or it's not.
You know, I can only tell you from what I experienced.
Exactly.
This is what can happen.
Let me experience it, and also
just be careful of these signs. That's it. Do not stop to try something, but just be careful of these signs. Just be more cautious. That's all we can do, right? So for me, I'm not trying to be those people who, there's people who put their plans and their dreams forward, and by the time it's time to start family, it's a bit of a process. It's a bit of a lot of things to do, and to each their own. I'm gonna keep saying this because I'm not judging. I'm not saying it's wrong.
You might feel differently too.
Exactly. It's gonna work for you because you planned it that way. But for me, I'm in a different zone where I'm trying to at least still make sure that door is always open whenever, while it's still possible to be opened. You know, still use that opportunity so that when I get to a point that I'm like, you know what, I'm done. I'm out here to make this shmoney, honey, like Cardi B says. But then I've accomplished all the other things. So I've got my generation growing. So let me just keep my name so that if I perish from this world, I've got people to be like, you know what, she perished and she left these great golden diamonds out here.
Yes, because you know what? One thing that I've learned, God doesn't give you your blessings according to how you want them to flow.
Exactly.
God gives you your blessings according to which one you are ready for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And He doesn't give you more than you can handle.
That's true. So you might want a family. Then they give you a child before a family, before you get married. Exactly. That's already family.
You know?
And then you have to build from that and keep going. Doesn't mean that now your attempt has failed. It is the same thing. Some people you might
you got what you wanted. You wanted family, right? You wanted kids.
Exactly. You got money before the family.
They might have come in a different sense, but you still got what you wanted.
Exactly.
You know?
You might have money before the fame.
Exactly.
And it might be difficult for you to choose after that who's the real one. But when you know, you know.
You know.
Exactly.
When you know,
so it is all in the vision, guys. When you are talking to your partner, when you guys are speaking, when you're doing the bedroom pillow talk.
Yeah.
When you guys are doing the pillow talk, you know, what do you hear, you know? When you are talking about the opportunity of the day that you just came through and you want to share it, you know, does it make you feel motivated?
Exactly.
Or do you picture yourself married to a Grammy-winning artist because you'll be a Grammy-winning artist? You know, because then stop wasting someone else's time.
And your own time.
Exactly. Do other things because whatever it is, I know most people's lifestyle changes with growth, right?
Yeah.
But there's also a good history of people who had their very same people from grassroots up until the higher league. So it depends with the person. What did she say? Each for their own?
Yeah, to each their own.
Exactly.
You know, you do what feels right to you, and there's no judgment posed to you. Like, I'm just bringing up my own, you know, feelings and how I see it, how I feel I would want it to be. I'm not trying to start trying after 30. Yes, I used to be in that sense with, you know, I'll start having or get married at 30. I mean, like, yeah, you know, we all have that thing. There's been Facebook posts.
Let me enjoy my 20s and all that.
I've seen Facebook posts where they're marking people like, so those who are 25 and above, where's that house and that car and whatever that you said you would have by the age of 25? It doesn't work out that way, and not all of us will have that, but you have something out of it at least.
The thing is, here's the thing. As long as you have the plan and the goal,
exactly.
Don't worry about people telling you about pressure. You know, those people will be telling you, hey, the 90s babies.
Yeah.
It's their own pressure now. They're trying to feel if there is someone else feeling the same pressure.
Exactly.
Because the thing is, let me tell you, age says nothing about your vision.
Exactly.
If your vision is clear and you can see it, even if you are 60, you can still reach the very same vision and be happy.
I mean, why
do
are
not listen to
still
such posts that be telling you, hey, you are 25, you are 30, where is that house? Personally, I wanted to have a Ferrari by 30. I told myself that I might have it a year or two after 30.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna say anything, but I'm just
still
saying.
within the 30.
So don't listen to such posts.
Yeah, don't.
What
don't
you need to listen to is, when you close your eyes and you visualize, what do you see?
Exactly.
What do you see?
You know, exactly. Because if you listen to people, I just want to shout out to one of our listeners, Tracy, out there. Hi, Tracy. So she mentioned that, you know, if we listen to people, we would have serious problems, because everybody has an opinion, but your opinion shouldn't really have so much weight on my life. I know my life, I know me, I know what I want and where I'm going, so I'm gonna do what I'm doing. Hence the phrase, to each their own, because you do what feels right to you. Yes, I'm gonna say, no, you don't put whatever in whatever, but if it feels right to you, you're gonna do that, and that's encouraged, because if it makes you happy, who am I to, you know, tell you what level of happiness you should have?
Exactly.
Or how you're supposed to be happy.
I'm just trying to play God.
You know?
Come on, man. You guys.
I'm not even providing that freaking happy.
We are not perfect beings, right?
So who am I to tell you?
We are also students in this life.
Exactly.
Right?
We learn from
but whatever we learn, we are willing to share it with you.
You see?
And this lesson that I'm sharing, that we are sharing with you, is a lesson whereby, guys, if you do not have the same vision as a couple, whatever you are doing is doomed, because someone is already seeing a child, their vision is having a child this year. Your vision is having a child in 5 years. Then they have a child this year. Then you feel like you were trapped.
Exactly.
Even though you know you want that child, you will still feel like you are trapped, because it was not the time when you
questioning
wanted.
God,
reason being, exactly.
And like, oh my gosh, what does this mean?
And you start hating on someone's daughter, and you start beating them up, or you dump them, or you what? Why? Because before that happened, you should have been man enough to say, you know what, your vision is a little bit different from mine. Yours is like, you know what I'm saying?
Communication. What conversations
100%.
are you going?
Share communication. We've done a podcast about communication, guys.
Exactly, like
it comes back to that as well. Because
what are we talking about?
Your type as well, because as you are having that vision, what are you picturing?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You know?
Are you picturing a rapper rapping on stage while you are supporting on backstage? Are you picturing a family man changing a diaper while you are doing cooking in the kitchen?
Or are you picturing both?
Yes.
In one, because it's possible.
Everything is possible.
What
Impossible
do you
is just
want?
a word.
Or, you know, because for me, I would say all I ask for is that you understand.
Exactly.
All I ask for is that
you understand.
You get where I'm going at. That's why.
You catch my drift.
I don't even remember the episodes anymore. Guys, episode 18. I'm getting old. Anyways. My birthday next week. Anyways.
Guys, it's gonna be late red carpet event. Yeah.
I did mention this thing where it's like, I want this, right? So I don't want you to feel like I'm trapping you just because it's my passion. You know, I'm really passionate about being a mother. I'm saying this 50 times. I feel it. It's gonna happen soon.
Sorry. You're not saying this 50 times. We're saying this 100 times.
It's for the thousands, even if it was a million. But I've been saying this because it's been within me. I've had these things.
I've been counting
thoughts, and so I'm not trying to trap you. And if you feel like it's a trap on the first time, you know, when somebody expresses something to you and you feel like, nah, it's not going my way, you shouldn't feel shy to say, maybe.
I don't feel trapped. Actually, I feel happy. The reason why, I'm a family guy. You know, I'm not Peter, but I'm a family guy. I love kids. I want a big family. And I want a fucking huge house. I want a farm. I want everything. You know what I'm saying?
And
she came here and she started talking the same things that I'm talking. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't just tell her the first time. I had to make sure, you know, I get the upper hand and make it feel like, you know, she's putting me under pressure.
Wow.
Until I go to that stage, I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna net it.
Guys, I'm going to. If you're listening to this, I thank you for your existence, because I didn't know that. It's because of you that he's mentioning this. He likes to keep secrets, but anyways, go on.
It works for me.
Spill on.
Works for me. That's the only one you get.
Oh, jeez. Keep listening, guys, and if you hear something, do tell me in the comments. You know, check us on our Instagram pages, of course. You know, you just tell us.
Guys, don't tell on me. Just highlight me, alright? If you catch my drift, just highlight me. You know?
My gosh, guys, if this was on camera, it would be serious manipulation. But anyways, thank you so much for listening to this episode, guys. I think we've wrapped it up. Let's just make sure that visions click. You know, compatibility, visions.
Think short term and think long term. When you get into a relationship, short term is always good, long term is always rough.
Listen to episode communication.
Short term and long term.
Communication leads.
Visions, do they align short term and long term?
But in terms of communication, there was a post a friend of mine put up, and it kind of made some sense. But it was like sometimes you can communicate, but that person doesn't get what you're communicating. That's also something that you should just pay attention to.
Yeah, I think if your vision is different, you're not going to hear them.
Exactly. So if they're not catching you every time you try it, just know that it's clashing. They're not understanding, or they're not there.
You will never be heard.
Exactly.
So we don't want those situations, because everybody's an equal member in the family. You say your opinion, we listen to you. We
learn from each other, you know. But guys, within learning from each other, we make sure that we heal each other and continue to heal.
Yebo, Paula.
Peace out.